Hi everyone, this is Big Benedict. We're playing Dead Space 3 on Impossible difficulties, Chapter 10, Now We Know, and knowing's half the battle. So I'm going to do some things at the bench, and also what I was going to do, and actually what I did was, okay, so I have the scavenger bot. He returned with all those resources right there, and I'm also going to craft, I think it's called a torque wrench. I'll have to see what it's called, because I'm going to do it right here. What is it called? A torque bar. Now, these are similar. Well, it's similar to how you use a node to open the node doors in Dead Space 1 and 2. Because you have to have a node, and the nodes are very valuable. I mean, they're the things that improve your rig and your weapons, and they're very expensive. So it's like, do you want to sacrifice a node to open the door? And you don't know what's behind the door, because sometimes it's random, but sometimes you get a hell of a lot of loot. Some doors, like the monetary gain is less than having to, than what a node costs. I think the nodes are like 10,000 points or whatever, $10,000. Yeah, so this is kind of the same thing. So got some lockers to open up here. And this is the level with the drill bit sequence in it, which will be at the end of the video. So I'm not sure how long this video is, probably around a half an hour. So I'm going to open this door. I think it wasn't working very properly for me here. There we go. Got it open. Now we're going to continue on our journey. Okay, where are we going? Outside. Some of these take a long time to load, so I edited. That's hard to say. Edited them. Okay, so we're reuniting with our friends up here, and then he's gonna fall. Then we're all of a sudden playing Gears of War, or it's like Gears of War. Anyway, now it's a cover-based shooter, so I don't really have much against that, but it is. It's never been a cover-based shooter before, but now it is all of a sudden. But I love third-person cover-based shooters, so I'm not complaining. It's just a little weird. So this is the ship containing those marker evangelists who are still following Altman and his unitology. Very convoluted story, and I don't even give a care about the story. Trying to get some headshots here. These are not necromorphs. These are just regular humans, so a headshot will take them out. See how it says to crouch. And for the first time in this entire game, it tells you how to roll. Double tap the L2 button. I don't even think the roll is very good, to tell you the truth. Right there, it wouldn't even let me move until I did the roll right there. This is a beautiful area. It's got very nice lighting. I mean, if this was a cover-based shooter, let the player switch shoulders, at least. That's my feeling about it. I mean, if you're gonna, I would rather have the ability to have Isaac swap the weapon on his shoulder. Oh, watch this! I'm gonna lift this guy up, throw him skyward. So, anyway, I would rather, if I had to choose whether I would want a roll or be able to swap shoulders, I would definitely like to swap shoulders. I mean, as long as they're doing all these things, shaking up Dead Space. Let me switch shoulders. So on a lot of these encounters, we're just clearing a section, then going into these huts, which take a very long time to load. And for everybody's convenience, I just trim out the loading. I thought the doors just open for you, so And a couple of cheap parts in this section.
They must have tailed us here.
That's impossible. Not through shock space.
Well, they did.
A couple videos back I was mentioning how I was defending this game about sometimes it's not that cheap, but like the cheapest thing I've seen in Dead Space 2 is when you go into an elevator. Is this where it happens? No, it's another elevator, and then the necromorph just drops on you. I didn't think they would pull that gag again, but they did. They sure did. And they did, and they do something even more egregious and just completely unfair and cheap after that. And it'll come up, and I'll address it because it's so ludicrous. Anyway, I believe this is a pretty tough fight down here. Yeah, so once you get down here, you need to... I'm crouching just on instinct. Then I'm going to go over to here. I think it's called the the weapon that you can melee with. It's very powerful. Would be really helpful here. Because these guys keep charging you. And to just be able to swipe them and just cut them with that blade real quick. I think it's called the Eviscerator or something. I'm not really sure what it is, but... It's not convenient to keep switching weapons in this game. If it were convenient, then I would do it more often. But I'm sticking to my tried and true assortment of weapons, namely these weapons here. I don't think we're going to have any grenades getting tossed at us. Oh yeah, every time I say something, the footage contradicts what I'm going to say. But anyway, those can be tossed back at the guys. With the Kinesis module, but it's not really convenient right here since we don't even have much space to get into cover over here. So there's a headshot right there. And just listen for the music to subside and get less dramatic. That just means that the battle's over. Then you can proceed forward. So again, remember these human enemies, you don't need to stomp on them. Oh, we got another guy over here. See, like this would be a perfect opportunity to let me switch shoulders right here. But they didn't employ that. And we're left with a role that I've never really used. I don't think I will ever use it. Took a lot of unnecessary damage right here, but I didn't want to redo that section. Yeah, I'm in the red now. And I believe this is where the guy jumps down on you from the elevator. It's like, I didn't think they would pull that twice. And of course they do it. I bet they'll do it even more times in this game. Oh yeah, I do... Okay, I deployed that bot right there, but there's another spot too that I'm going to show you. It's a good spot. So is this where the guy is? If I back off real quick, that's because I know there's a guy coming. No, it's in the next elevator probably. So we have some ammo boxes here. We got a bench, and I think what's it called? The place where you can switch your suits. The suit kiosk. I would definitely recommend upgrading your stasis and armor and the Kinesis module. Definitely, go for that. So another skirmish out here. This one's pretty... some of these are pretty tough. I mean, when these guys charge at you, that's when it gets tough. Sometimes the necromorphs are going to kill the humans, and that's pretty good because then you don't have to kill them. But like this is not good. That's not good whatsoever. I mean, there's not really much you can do about that. Just take your hits. Or just restart from the checkpoint. So I've noticed some bad and good things about the checkpoints. Like, they're virtually non-existent in this game. The checkpoints are so good. Like loadings, they're virtually, they don't even happen practically because it goes so fast. But sometimes when I want to just stop the game or need to, like, stop playing for a moment and come back to it. I save and quit my data, and then I turn the game back on, and I load from my last save. It says, select the point when you last saved. Well, you know what? I never last saved it because we don't have save stations in this game. You guys saved it for me via that autosave because you want to be more progressive in your game making. Have autosaves, fine, but don't say the last time I saved it. You guys fucking saved it. But I'm gonna deploy a bot over here. It's a really good spot to do so. You head over to the left of the train tracks. But a lot of the times I reload. I start the game up again, and sometimes I have to go. I have to do stuff that I've already done again. Like there was one chapter. I don't know what it was, but it put me on the chapter. For instance, let's say it was chapter 7. I selected chapter 7, and then it put me at the very end of chapter 6. And I had to do the last events of chapter 6. It's just really bad. But that's a good spot to deploy that bot right there. And then I got sidetracked right there. When you go down the tunnel, you're gonna have one enemy. So just listen for the communications. He's gonna say. I don't know what he says, but you have ample time. Probably your best bet is to stasis this guy. Because I tried to back off, but he's too fast. See, there's a tripwire point too where the dialogue starts. There, see, there we go. Stasis him. And he's down. And then it's just that guy. Okay, another checkpoint area, and this must be the area, or this must be the part where the guy jumps down on you in the elevator. Got an alien artifact right there. Yeah, I'm going to back off because I know the son of a bitch is going to drop down. I think he still hit me. Stasis Tim. But I didn't hit him in time. Nah, I don't think he hit me, but yeah, of course he hit me. Of course. And, so this is another bad example of a checkpoint. The next section's pretty hard, and every time you die, they put you up here. Then every time you have to open the boxes, and you can just tell, this wasn't made properly with these checkpoints here. Because why should I have to get the boxes all over again, go down the ladder all over again, open the door? Maybe it's a loading issue. I have no idea. Pick this frame up here, this gun. I think it's a frame. Yeah, it's a frame. You see me back off right here because I don't know if they're going to drop another necromorph on me. Oh yeah, this encounter's pretty tough because we got those guys throwing their grenades at us. But you see how I threw that one back at him? Of course it missed. And I got tagged right there, and now I'm going to crouch into cover over here. It'd be nice to switch shoulders, and I'm just moving around. So this is definitely, action. This is definitely Action Jackson shit here. Really straying away from Dead Space, but it's not that it doesn't work. It works really well. It's just a different thing, and I'm trying to be more open-minded about this game. And I believe I have been. I mean, I'm doing a guide for it. I paid my money for the game. I've actually participated in a few microtransactions, and got the whole experience. I haven't completed the game yet, but I will. Okay, now we're going in here. Is this where the bench is? Yeah, I think we're coming up on the drill bit sequence shortly. Or not. Oh, yeah, we have a couple more encounters. A lot of encounters. Okay, now you gotta watch out for these cysts who inhabit the bodies, and then these guys come to life. So these are deceased humans, but now they're necromorphs. So I don't know. I don't think the same rules apply about the necromorphs, because I just got a couple of headshots right there, and I didn't have to take any limbs off. And in fact, I was trying to do limb shooting, and it didn't really work so well. See, like right there? It looks like, yeah, this happened. I knew I had enough health to survive this, but this is inconvenient right here. Now I'm in the red, but the battle's over, fortunately. And the next part's tough too, but none of these should really, take you too long. But we have coming up is some more bodies, and okay, so once you come on up here, we're going to have some human beings being attacked by necromorphs, and then the cysts are going to inhabit some of the bodies that were killed right there. So just take care of business very promptly here. If anyone's charging at you, just stasis them and then shoot them. You see how the cysts just come out, and you might be able to shoot them before they get into the bodies. That was always a problem before. I don't know why that human attacked the other human. He might have been a necromorph. So I don't think I took any damage over here, which is nice. And that bug just jumped off the cliff. That was even better. So that's the end of that. These guys have a lot of HP. I mean, look how many bullets I had to waste just on that guy right there. He's still not dead. But that's all the enemies until you do the little... you go on the panel and start doing the puzzle. And then it's just... God. So just watch what happens. If you've never seen this before, you're in for a treat. You're in for a really special treat. Okay, there's a box there, some ammo. Around the corner is a door that can't be opened. It may be able to open somehow, but I don't know how to open it myself. So, I didn't get any health items for that. Kind of strange. But it is all random. So we're going to do the puzzle. And the reason I backed away from the puzzle is because you have to actually activate the puzzle and then immediately press that circle button because you have an enemy over here. That's just unfair. It's boring and unacceptable. And they don't need to be doing that shit to a gamer. What if you're doing your hardcore run and you forgot that, and that guy attacked you and possibly killed you? Anyway, I'm not very good at these puzzles. Or it's not even a puzzle, really. It's just you're moving the sticks different directions. I guess it is a puzzle. And then the next room is going to be the drill sequence, which I think I saw at the E3 demo for this game or something. I never played the demo for this game because I'm not one of those people that plays the demos. I just want the finished product. I don't want to, I don't want something partial. I want it all on one disc. I want the complete game. I don't want to be teased. I don't want to have any spoilers and nothing like that. And I'm not impatient. I can wait for the game. I don't need to have a demo because I can't wait like everybody else who just can't wait for it. I can wait. I'm a definite waiter. This bench here, I thought the bench was frozen, so rather humorously, I just shot the bench. Alright, we are going to be coming up in the drill bit sequence pretty soon. In fact, right up here. And one thing I have noticed about this game is that I never run out of inventory on my suit. That was always an issue on Dead Space 1 and 2. I would always have to drop items, but I haven't had to drop a single item in this game so far. Anyway, we're going to lower these safety gates here, and then we are going to be... It's kind of funny because Isaac's like, the drill is trying to kill me. It's like the drill has a mind of its own or something all of a sudden. Anyway, I thought that was kind of funny. You could see it in the subtitles in a minute. But basically, they're just going to have a ton of enemies coming after us. And I never even died over here. It's very easy. So just continue stasising the drill. Just deal with these guys as they come. Stasis the drill so A, it doesn't kill you, and B, so you can hit that yellow piece in the center. Plasma Cutter works really well, and it's pretty generous with the hit points. I mean, these enemies, normally they just annihilate you on impossible mode, but here I'm getting hit by pickaxes and tails and everything, and somehow I'm staying alive, so it's pretty good. So yeah, I think this was one of the parts that I saw in the demo. Look at this, it didn't even hit me right there. I mean, the guys hit me, but it barely even took away anything. So the difficulty might be scaled down over here a little bit. Yeah, so why didn't I die here? I really don't know. I guess I was just on top of stasising that drill, you know, and using that seeker rifle to take out that centerpiece. Very good to use that seeker rifle, although you do have to be precise. And I'm sorry about my stuffed up nose. I don't have a cold or anything, it's just my room gets so stuffy and there's no moisture in the air, so I get plugged up. And I sprayed some saline spray up my nose. It's just a salt, like water, like vaporized water salt or something, however it is. I can barely talk, but I want to get this video out there and show people how to beat this stuff. It's not that hard. Look at all these hits I'm taking. It's not even that tough. Looks like the drill is dead. This guy, he's going to be dead pretty soon. Oh no, the drill's coming back. So I even rolled a couple of times. Oh, are these the feeders? Looks like we may have some feeders in here. Yeah, those fucking feeders, man. But even those guys, they're not even taking away as much as they usually do. So there we go. There's the drill spinning out of control, but it's not going to hit us anymore. He's like, Ellie, the drill's trying to kill me. It's like I'm playing a soap opera now with this game. Some of these story features are really funny. But now I'm just going to go around this circle, get all the items, and then we're going to be going into chapter 11. It's called Signal Hunting, but the title card didn't come up. So I had to re-edit this video a little bit, but it was nothing doing. Pretty easy. Just like this game. Very easy. Even though we're playing on the hardest difficulty setting. But this is just not, as hard as the other Dead Spaces. Not by a long shot. So for the rest of this video, we're just going to be going down elevators and then going to the next section. And I'm probably going to leave it right here. So just collect all these items and we'll go on in chapter 11. I'm sorry about my voice. I'll try to get better.